Harbor Station 9 hung on the edge of Mars's twilight, its segmented habitat ring glinting in perpetual shadow. Within the metallic labyrinth, a squad of veterans, Sergeant Quan, Medevac Ortiz, Scout Rue, and tech specialist Corin, moved through the sulfur-smelling corridors, sweat dampening their exosuits. The artificial dawn lights flickered, casting jagged shadows across the bulkheads. Routine drills brought them to the ring's spine, a mile-long flex tube thick with chilly recycled air. Suddenly, the power dimmed to an oily, heartbeat red strip by strip. Sirens wailed. From the comms, a grainy drone feed stuttered, shifting pools of mercury, liquid shadows, slithering through maintenance ducts, limbs forming then melting into segmented, insectile bodies. Corin's skin prickled. That's not pirate tech. All eyes snapped to the viewport. Beyond the reinforced glass, the panorama was empty, void, black, but a faint, rhythmic tapping shivered through the deck plates. Sergeant Quan called in. "Control, report. What's causing system fluctuations?" The reply came in ragged, static-choked breaths, a technician barely audible. "They're not boarding us. They're waking up." A shriek cracked through the comm, followed by hissing, then nothing. Ortiz knelt by a panel, prying loose a manual override. Quan motioned them to fall back. "Orders are containment. They should refrain from firing until they spot a target." Scout Rue checked the perimeter. The distant hum of drones echoed overhead through vents. One by one, monitors flickered with static. Then, in a low-lit junction, Private Singh's helmet camera caught the first clear image. A translucent blob, sheathed in crackling blue energy, uncoiling pincers. An organic spike shot out with blinding speed, a sizzling arc that cored straight through Singh's suit. His scream was cut off as the armor collapsed inward like melting wax. Static. The feed died. Panic erupted. "Sector D breaches. Contact multiple." The network flashed with overlapping signals, creatures slipping through hatches, blending into the floor, and tackling guards with coordinated surges. Quan barked, "Fall back, stem the shafts, seal all bulkheads." Ortiz hooked the dying tech from earlier, a woman with frosted lips and a gash down her side. Her eyes fluttered open, blood pooling as she gripped his glove. Not intruders. Ancient. They sleep here, inside, awake now. A heavy clang boomed overhead as ceiling panels warped, leaking a silvery stream that pooled and split into crawling aphids, their backs pulsing with gelatinous fluid. Scout Rue fired a pulse round, bounced uselessly off organic plating. The slime aphid surged forward, flickering with bioelectricity. Scout Rue fired another pulse round. At a rather large aphid creature, it bounced uselessly off organic plating as the slime aphid surged forward, flickering with bioelectricity. Then exploded. Aphids throughout the space station, large and small station corridors, started to scream loudly, turning different colors. They seemed to sense the agony of witnessing other aphids perish on the ship. The aphid lunged forward,
They know where we are. They're hunting.
He stacked, hacking downwards as its body morphed around his blade. Blue light flashed, a lance arced from the aphid, coring the wall behind his head. Ortiz yanked free, gibbering. "They know where we are. They're hunting." As the squad retreated, narrow beams of emergency lighting illuminated shifting blobs crawling through every seam. The habitat ring itself seemed to pulse, as if the creatures merged with cables and conduits, moving with purpose. Quan patched into the damaged network, voice tight.
Command, if anyone's left. Protocol Starfall.
Protocol Starfall.
Full quarantine. We're not being invaded. We're the disturbance. They were waiting for us.
We're the disturbance. They were waiting for us. As airlocks buckled and the station lights flickered ominously, a final transmission went out.
The sleepers are awake.
Sleepers are awake. Repeat.
Repeat.
They're awake.
They're awake.
In the sudden, suffocating silence, the only sound was the wet, electric skitter of the things uncoiling in the dark.